Hey guys, it's Andy, and we're going to talk about how to get to the next level in life. Let's talk about it. It's Mindset Matters More. And I was just thinking about all types of people who have helped me in my career and all the people who have just been fabulous in terms of me making it to the next level. And, I really get this sort of itch when people say, oh, I'm a self-made person, I'm a self-made man, I'm a self-made woman. And I think that is often so wrong because so many people help you on the way. Now, yes, there are people who will deny you. There are people who will be the naysayers and the people who tell you you can't do it and stay in your lane. Yes, there are people who do that. But in order to get to the next level, you have to involve other people. And just think about the people at the top of their game. Sports, business, whatever it is. They did not do it alone. They had trainers. They had coaches. They had people championing them. They had people talking about them in rooms that they were not. They were scouting out opportunities. They were looking for ways to help this person to the next level. And you know what? In your life, even though you might not be LeBron James, even though you might not be Mark Zuckerberg, even though you might not be the Elon Musk, or even in your life, you can employ other people to help you. And so we're going to talk about 3 different people that I really think are crucial. And there's obviously more types of people that are going to get you to the next level, but this really are the 3 that I think are really important. So the first are collaborators, people who you employ to help you, people that are doing part of the project for you. So this could be anywhere from like receptionists to other people in your industry, even your boss. So people who are doing things in your job that is going to blow up, well, not even that, but it's going to expand how much output you give. And you're going to be more efficient because you're employing somebody else. Now, this is important for you people who are like, I'm a strong, independent person and I don't need anybody to help me. You do. Using other people's resources to fuel what you're doing is important. Okay? Would somebody promote, and this is a hypothetical, right? Would somebody promote somebody who is doing their job perfectly, 100%? Or is there a case where they're going to promote the person who's doing their job perfectly plus 30%, plus 50%? Outwardly, they seem like they're doing the same amount of work. They're still working 40 hours. But if one person is outputting more because they're using their resources better, their collaborators better, because they're delegating better, clearly it's going to be the person who's more efficient, right? Clearly, this is the person that they want at the top. Hey, you're doing more with less? Awesome. Let's do it. Now, the second type of person is a manager. And I'm not talking about a boss. I'm not talking about the person who gives you hours. I'm not talking about the person who delegates, your benefits. I'm not talking about the person who is, watching your time card. No, I'm talking about somebody who is scouting out for you opportunities in your industry. Somebody who's looking out for your benefits. So these are the people that we rely on to be like, hey, this is what the industry trend is. This is what is happening. This is something that you could potentially look at. And so they will present you with, opportunities that you probably see already, but they can give you opportunities that you didn't even know existed. So let's say that you're in real estate. Like my mom has been in real estate for 30 years plus. So I know a lot about real estate. But, let's say you're somebody who sells one-family homes in this town or in this area, right? But all of a sudden they're like, hey, commercial property, let me connect you with some people who have commercial property. Then all of a sudden you're doing commercial property, which can be more lucrative. And so you have these commercial properties, and then you become the go-to commercial person. Like, this is the champion for you. This is somebody who champions you, who talks about you in rooms that you are not in, that talks you up. The person that is like, hey, this is the person to go to. The champion, the manager is somebody who's out there, like, seeking opportunities. And frequently you have to talk to this person to be like, hey, this is what I want with my career. This is where I would like for it to go. And so they will help you to foster that. They will help you to develop that. Now, the last kind of person that, and obviously I may be a little biased, but is the most important one, is the coach. And why do people up all the way at the top even use a coach? It's because there's a spiritual component to all of this. It's not just about finagling, wheeling and dealing and doing all this. It's about the internal work. Working with a coach, you're going to talk about your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. You're going to work through issues that you didn't even know were related to what you're doing. And you're going to eliminate them so that you can be the best version of you at the level that you're at and beyond. And it's really important to deal with those things, because if you're self-sabotaging, if you're sitting there saying, hey, I want more, but you're not willing to put in the work, you're like, no, I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing, then you're going to stay where you're stuck. At the beginning of this, if you're sitting there doing everything that's possible, everything that you can, everything that you know how to do, and you're just like, man, I'm not getting anywhere with this. You're not alone. Many people have this issue, but that's because they don't see beyond what's in front of them. And you're just like, I'm just going to do the next right thing. Okay, well, sometimes the next right thing is bringing someone in to help, bringing a collaborator, bringing a manager or a champion, bringing in a coach, bringing in a therapist. I don't know. But it's never done in isolation. You are not an island. You are not alone in this. But the one caveat with all of this is that you have to do the work. You have to delegate to your collaborators. You have to tell your champion, hey, this is what I want. You have to do the spiritual work with your coach. You have to do the work. You cannot just show up and be like, yeah, help me, and then not tell them how to help you. That's the key. Not only asking for the help, but knowing, hey, this is where I'm blocked. I don't understand. Can you help me? And then delegating it out, letting people assist you. So, all right, you guys, that's it for me today. What do you think? Who else could help you on the journey to bettering yourself? Okay. Love you guys. Bye.